mist, really is. It is 15 minutes after 11 o'clock and 14 degrees, which is really weird. We got up to the weatherman's high, then we've gone back down again. Barbara's prediction and mine are looking pretty bad at the moment. In fact, so much so, all reports it's raining outside. Yeah. What do you say to that? When we did predict it though, 11 o'clock, not too bad, 11:15, we're pretty onto it, so it's happening as it said.
Yeah.
I reckon 22 degrees today, easily, but a little later on, after about 3-4 o'clock. Barbara's 23 degrees today, rather hopeful really, I think. Don't think that we're going to get there. We'll see, but I tell you what, better do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. And for everybody that's joining us this morning, thank you so much for tuning in. And believe me, I had a wonderful interview with AJ just moments ago, good friends of Ben Klick, who's joining me today. We did this about a month ago, and we're releasing yet more new music, which is fantastic, because it gives us a good time to catch up with our good friend, my buddy, Ben Klick. Hello. How are you, Ben?
I'm good, Grant. How are you?
Not bad. Now, let me just turn your mic on. That's much better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, you look a whole heap better that way.
Oh, perfect. We'll take that. I'll take what I can get.
Nice to have you back again, my friend.
Well, thank you for having me back. I mean, like you said, it's been about a month since we did this last, and as you know, I've released a new record and everything like that, and we did the first half of the record a month ago, and now it's time to do the second half. So I appreciate you guys having me back on.
You know, Ben, the last time we released an album, we did it song by song instead of doing it in a bulk deal. Don't you like me that much anymore?
What do you mean, don't I like you that much?
Yeah, you see, we were doing one a month for, well, almost a year, if I remember right. And this time we're doing, 5 one day, 4 the next, sort of, this is a bulk deal. We're literally factoring this one through, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of hoping that you might have a few extra copies that you might send me that we can do a giveaway for Ben Klick here at Galaxy. What do you reckon?
I can definitely do that. I mean, I've got another mailing thing going out in probably about a week or two. So shoot me the address and I'll send some stuff your way.
I'll get the boss onto it.
Okay, that's a good plan.
She's really good at doing stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So believe me, I'll get her onto that. But first of all, let's kick it off with Life's Railway to Heaven. Then we're going to find out all about it. You're right here at Galaxy. Joined today, coming out of, yes, British Columbia, is Ben Klick. So what have you been up to?
I was telling Barbara that I dog sat this past weekend, or looked after some dogs.
Yeah,
so that was
the way you say that, my friend, mate. It's disturbing. You don't sit on dogs.
Hey, I mean I didn't sit on the dogs, sort of. No.
My dogs sort of seem to think that sitting on humans is fun. Now these things are about 35 kg each.
Oh boy.
They're big, and they seem to like to want to sit on Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get the short end of the stick this time.
Well, my fault, really. I sort of...
Yeah, I guess.
I brought them up. I drop and feed them as puppies. The mother died, and the guy who had them was going to kill them off, and I went, no way. Give them to me. So I brought them up. They don't know anything else, you know what I mean? So as they grew, they used to go from my hand to my lap. They haven't quite got the idea of they want to sit beside me. No, they would rather sit on me. At 30 plus kgs each, that's damned heavy, bro.
Yes, very heavy.
Yeah. Besides, you wouldn't want to break into this place. They will eat you. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're guard dogs.
Yeah, they are. They're trained for it. They are.
Gotcha.
And in fact, a couple of weeks ago, I was feeding one of them, because we're in this courtyard kind of deal, I was feeding one of them a ginormous bone, right? These school kids were heading off to school and they're looking at the dog and they're looking at the bone and they're looking at me and the dog, the bone, me, you know what I mean? So I just looked at him and went, don't worry about it, we'll have another postman tomorrow.
Oh.
True story. They looked really worried. Yes, don't grow up to be a postman. Dear. How's radio going for you, bro?
It's good. It's been a little bit slower as of late, but things are starting to come back up. We actually just had this smaller, like, multi-genre festival come through town that the radio station was a part of, but it was called Denim on the Diamond. And I played acoustic guitar for a lady named Tegan Gaze.
Okay.
And Tegan played for about a half an hour to open up the entire festival and did a phenomenal job. And so I helped kind of back her up in a band. There was 6 of us on the stage, and it was great. A bunch of people ended up showing up. I think there was probably 4,000 people, 4,500 people or something.
That's reasonable. I've heard of Denim on the Diamond before. You've done this before though, haven't you?
Yeah, I did it back in 2000, I want to say 17 or 16 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like an old elephant. I don't forget a lot.
No, I can tell you're on me like I'm not sure what the saying is, but you are you're pretty good at your actually memory.
I'm like a wasp on jam.
Sure, I'll take that. I like that.
Fair enough. Let's go to the desk, my friend.
I think sounds good.
Blessed Savior, that will guide us till we reach that blissful shore, where the angels that will join us in God's grace forevermore. With the angels that will join us in God's grace forevermore.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm elated, literally very humbled to be joined by a good friend of mine, Ben Klick, coming out of Kelowna. Did I get that right?
Kelowna, yeah.
Kelowna.
Well, actually, it was funny because I'm usually we talk about where I'm from and things like that, and you mentioned some stuff. I actually wore a Kelowna shirt today for you. Look, see, right there.
Very, very cool. Yeah.
This was for you. I got given this by the city the other day, and they said you got to wear it. So I was like, okay. So I've been wearing it, and I thought that it would be a perfect little thing to wear for today.
Well, there you go. You've spread the word all around the world right now. You'll be able to take it off and wash it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Dear. Brian is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Brian. It's been a while, my friend. Believe me. Nice to have Brian with us. Now, having said this, Ben, we got into life's railway to heaven. Now, we've kicked this off with this particular track. Tell us a little bit about this one. This really is, well, I've got to be honest with you. It's not one of my favourite tracks, actually. To be honest with you, it's not the style of Ben Klick that I'm kind of used to. I'm more used to the Off-Road, which is my favourite Ben Klick track. This is a different feel to Ben Klick. Why are we feeling like this?
Yeah, so actually, it's that was the only song on the record that I did not write, and it was one of those songs that, growing up, I listened to a lot of different influences, from blues to jazz to pop music to country music, and over the last number of years, and this record compiles kind of the last 2 years of my life. I've been getting into a lot more jazz studies and bluegrass studies and some older country music studies. So when it came down to it, I actually heard Brad Paisley play something very, very similar on one of his records and fell in love with it and fell in love with the sound of what bluegrass music is and just the improvisation and letting the musicians do their thing. And so I wanted to make sure that over the course of the last 2 years of my influences being put into this record, I wanted to make sure that got on there. And it was a complete spur of the moment type of idea to make sure that this bluegrass track kind of got on there. And it was one that I contacted a few friends that are in the bluegrass scene and asked them, and I said, hey, do you want to be a part of this record? And would love to have you as a part of it. And they all said yes, and sure enough, it made the record shortly thereafter.
You know, I finally understand that. I really, really do. Because when I first heard it, I went, this is not Ben's style. It really isn't. It's stepping away from the box there. And I'm all in favour of stepping out of the box, literally, to be able to be more creative. But it kind of threw me. I got to be honest with you, because Ben, you and I are friends, and I didn't foresee you actually producing something of this calibre. I really didn't. Got to say hi to Brian Wayne Perry as well. Nice to have you on board, my friend. It really, really is. Wonder of the World is yet something a little different. Now, tell me about this one.
Yeah, so this one, I mean, during high school, middle school, and things like that, growing up here in Kelowna, over that period of time, I mean, I was never too great when it came to things like social studies, or wasn't very good at English for the most part. Some other stuff, I was more of like a science nerd and a math kind of guy and that kind of stuff. But I was never really good at some other subjects. And when I was down in Nashville, this had to be, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago now, I came and was telling a co-writer who also helped write the song The Magician off of the last record with me. And I was telling him this story, and he's like, well, you know, we could probably put a little bit of a fun twist on the fact that you're not necessarily a huge social studies scholar or anything like that, and make it a little bit of a cute twist turnaround type of thing. So I said, sure, what are you thinking? And he came up with the Wonder of the World idea, and to make it about a girl. And so that's where the idea came from. And during the last 2 years, this song actually was done completely virtually with friends that live down in Vancouver and kind of on the lower mainland of British Columbia. And I reached out to them. I said I had this song that I wanted to record, because at the time I couldn't go back down to Nashville or do anything like that. And so I asked them if they could record pretty much like this via Skype, virtually, all that kind of stuff, and then send me the tracks. And that's what they ended up doing. The cool part is they filmed themselves while they recorded these parts. And we put together a little video and everything, and got a nice little grant on behalf of the British Columbia government here in Canada to go towards it. And we produced this song right here within the matter of a couple of days. And again, it was one of those ones that turned out kind of cool, and because it was the last 2 years of my life, which is what this record's all about, I wanted to put it on the record.
You know, I get that. I really, really do. And I got to be honest with you, Ben, I actually really, really like this track. I really do. In fact, it's on the speed dial in my car. When I go to work in the morning, I'm listening to The Wonder of the World. So, without further ado, and I've got to let you know, 885 requests so far since we've been playing it. Haven't had it too long, but believe me, people are relating to it. So you're right here at Galaxy, pretty brand new actually, is Ben Klick and Wonder of the World here at Galaxy. How's your sister?
She's good. Yeah, Sarah's doing well. She's, I think I told you last time, she's in her 4th year of sciences in university. So she's got her head in the books for sure, and doing a whole bunch of learning and projects and stuff like that now. But yeah, she's doing quite well.
Awesome. Well, you give her all the best from us here, won't you?
Okay.
And by the way, we still play her stinger that you made.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we do. We do. I bet you she sounds a lot younger now than what she does, a lot older now than what she does back then.
I mean, I might just have to get her to do another one for you.
Yeah, you may have to. In fact, let me encourage that as much as, oh yeah.
Exactly. Because I know I owe you a couple. I owe you some new ones. So I might as well, while I've got the microphone out, I'll see if I can get them to to record some other stuff for you.
I could do a Klick one.
Yeah,
the whole family.
Barbara says, what about a Klick family one?
All of us? Okay.
Yeah. By the way, how's Dad?
That's good.
Good.
He's doing quite well.
Awesome.
We've actually, Dad and I have we're going to Okanagan College, which is the college I graduated from a number of years ago. Tomorrow they're doing like a professor and teacher excellence awards night and things like that. So we're going to be going and playing.
Let's talk about that, bro.
Okay.
Galaxy.
Tommy Rojo is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Tommy. And John Pater. Hello, buddy. Nice to have you on board. Believe me, yep, Ashley is still going through the roof, especially with that interview attached to it. Fantastic. In fact, we're using it as a soundbite now. Ben, believe me, it's funny that you should mention the Okanogans because just last Monday, we were talking to a band called Moving Lines coming out of the Okanogans, Jill and Kevin, who happen to know you.
Yes, I heard from them, oh my gosh, I want to say yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. They are lovely people. Very cool band and cool project they got going on. Am I right by saying Penticton is where they are? They're like an hour or 45 minutes south of where I'm
at. They said about 15 minutes out of Penticton.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, believe me. Fantastic people. Love them. Kevin is an engineer genius.
Yes, I'm trying to remember. I think Jill has come to a couple of shows. One was at the Vibrant Vine, and I believe she brought one of the boys that she works with, Joey, to the show, who absolutely loves and adores country music. And I got the opportunity to meet him, as well as hang out with Jill. And just, like you said, just super nice people. And Kevin's great. Their music is cool. I mean, they've got a whole bunch of stuff that's coming out of the Okanagan. Like a lot of people, that just sounds great, and it's cool to be a part of that music community here.
You know, Ben, one of my favourite sayings is being inside Jill's head. She's got the song inside my head, so I don't mind being in there. But having said that, my friend, if you do catch up with them anytime soon, just from me, give them a poke in the eye, won't you?
Oh, that's nice. Why do I have to do that?
Because I want you to. Well, you know something? I told them to do it to you, so, you know.
Oh, okay. So if they give me a poke in the eye, I know it's from Grant. So I just have to return the favor. is what-
Yeah, no, they will tell you it's from me before you receive it, so you're prepared for it. Yeah, as I said, you're nice people, you know, they'll let you know it's coming from me right from the start.
Right. So I'll know when to run. Is what you're telling me.
Well, kind of. You know, it makes it more funny then, doesn't it?
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I guess so.
And-
I'm just gonna have to be faster than them. That's
Yeah, well, you know, it's not a good poke in the eye if you don't get the squishy, though. That's right. Donnie Coulter's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Donnie. Welcome back again. Yeah, shooting the breeze with Ben Klick today, which is really, really cool. Words fail me, but I'm sure words remind him. Tell me about words remind me.
So it's funny because during the break you were asking about my dad, and back in 2018, for those who are listening and don't know the story, my dad was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is a autoimmune disease that attacks your central nervous system. And to this day, he is doing well. And every year I put on a thing called Music Fest MS, in support of the MS Society of Canada and those that are directly and indirectly affected by multiple sclerosis. And so I do this every year, and this song, Words to Remind Me, was actually written kind of like in conjunction after like my dad's diagnosis. And I was down in Nashville back in 2018. This is probably 3 or 4 months after Dad was diagnosed. And I was staying with, who is now a really good friend of mine. Her name is Carolyn Dawn Johnson. And she has 2 kids. And we were chatting, and we got to become really good friends. And we were just having a conversation, and I was telling her a little bit about the story of how Dad was diagnosed with MS. And I said to her that, you know, it was actually a phone call that my mom gave me while I was on the road going home from a music festival golf tournament of sorts. And that's what kind of stuck in my head the entire time, was that my mom said that we don't really know what this means, but our lives as a family is about to change. And it was the words after that to like live in each moment, and you want to make the most of everything that you do. And that basically that life is a precious thing, and you want to embrace it. And so I was telling Carolyn this, and she says, you know, I feel that everything that your mom just said, I would love to tell my kids as they get older and as they grow up and as things change. And anyway, at the end of the day, we ended up writing this song from both of our experiences, kind of like from a mother to a son. And at the time, it was so personal to the both of us, and still is to this day. When I was recording the song, I sent her a message, and I said, Carolyn, it would be an honor if you would sing on this song with me as the mother figure talking to her son. And in a heartbeat, she said yes. And so she's the female voice that you hear in the background, just kind of like as a mother figure who's talking to her son the entire way through. So, yeah, that's where the song came from.
Well, you're lucky. You see, when I spoke to my mum about something similar to that, I said to Mum, will you ever forget me? She goes, I'm looking forward to my Alzheimer's. It's true. She did. She says, Grant, I would love to forget you. Dear. So many different mothers in the world, isn't there?
So many different kids.
Oh, yeah. I was a
And,
little blighter.
I don't think I would have
Yeah.
granted
It's,
my
I tell you what,
son.
it's been a long time since I've heard the words hanky-panky, though.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
My mum was good at you up the hanky-panky. Whatever that is, sure, but I don't think I've got a handkerchief on me. I don't know how to panky a hanky. Dear. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine. Got to be honest with you, he's Irish, right?
Okay.
His name is Seamus.
Okay.
And he's a builder. Literally, he's a builder, right? He
Yeah.
works with another Irishman called Murphy. And the other day, Murphy was halfway up a ladder when one of the shingles slid off the roof sliced
Oh, no.
his ear off. Right? Bounced off his shoulder, sliced his ear off. And Seamus bends over and picks it up and goes, "Hey, Murphy, is this yours?" He goes, "No! Mine had a pencil behind it."
Oh boy.
You're allowed to use it anytime you want, right?
Okay.
Nothing wrong.
See, he's forgotten it already.
Oh dear.
Dear.
See what we have to put up with, everyone?
Thanks.
Oh, hi, John.
Believe me, Ben,
John.
it's
What
a
we have to
laugh
put
working
up with.
here.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know what.
I was actually, I think the last time, or a couple of days after the last time that we all chatted, I figured out where my family's from in New Zealand.
Oh,
And
yes. Hapamoa.
Barbara, do you remember what I said it was? It was something island, I think.
North Island.
No, I'm not sure
Papamoa.
what was it.
Papamoa.
But
Oh,
either
the
way,
island.
it's she's very, very young. Absolutely loves "Hard Work and Handshake and Amen," and said it's her favorite song. And she also told me that every day her and her family listen to you guys all the time when they're
I
driving
think-
around and doing everything. I just can't remember the name of the city. I'm gonna look it up for you real quick.
Please do. But at the same time,
I think
if she
you told me.
needs a counsellor after listening to any of my shows, I've got some good ones.
Oh, okay.
Next up is just more than just the number, bro.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good.
Okay, then we'll wrap it up after that. But, bro, thanks for coming back.
and
Absolutely.
everyone
Thanks for having me
joining
back.
us.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure,
Yeah.
bro. It is. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and believe me, absolute pleasure to catch up with a good friend of mine and good friends of ours here at Galaxy, Ben Klick, coming out of British Columbia. Now, Ben, you don't have bears in your backyard, do you?
I think like there might be one or two, but I haven't seen them in the last however long. I mean, we're more prone to things like coyotes. There might be like a big black cougar or something up in the back, but and rattlesnakes. That's the other thing we've got here. But outside of that, I haven't seen a bear in the area. It wouldn't surprise me if it's up on the mountain behind me.
Right. Now,
But I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go and get it.
You're telling me that you've got relations here in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
bloody wonder with rattlesnakes and coyotes and yeah. I got a friend of mine who's watching right now. His name is John Pater. His daughter is a superstar here, much like yourself, Ben. And believe me, he's got bears that climb his apple trees and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Now, I know the laws over there sometimes. You're allowed to shoot in a built-up area in some parts of Canada. Mate, I'd be bear-free in no time.
I mean, I will be very honest. I am not a hunter. I actually had some friends of my dad's who were in town, and they are, and they asked Dad and I to go hunting. But honestly, I don't think I could do it. I really don't.
Oh, no.
Like I can go, but
Don't get me wrong, Ben. I'm not talking about killing them. But believe me, I would make... I absolutely respect life. You know what I mean? But I'd absolutely make sure that I scare the living hell out of these things that they'd never ever want to come back again.
well, I mean, if there's only one or two that's up in the backyard, I don't mind as long as it's not me encountering them. then it's okay. I'll stay in the house and kind of hide under the covers or something.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Ben. You've rattled off a list of very dangerous animals and reptiles that you're
Yes.
in your area and in your life. The only dangerous thing here in New Zealand is actually my mind.
Well, I mean, I would say I don't disagree with it.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you? Love it.
Hey, I had to get you back. I had to.
Yeah, absolutely. Apparently, bear bangers make loud noises, and those bears keep keeping away from people. Yeah, now believe me, I wouldn't want a bear in my backyard, literally, because I love my families too much. You know what I mean? You know,
Yep.
they can be dangerous. They really can, especially if you've got a cub. Mum can get really snarky, literally. You know, so stay away from the bears. Don't encourage them. Really. But having said that, Ben, we've known each other for a number of years now. We've watched you grow up, and it's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure watching you come from not only, well, you know, pre-spot days to now having yourself not only matured a bit, but now you've got yourself a girlfriend. Are we looking maybe at a little bit of gold on the finger anytime soon?
Hey, I can't say a thing. I mean, you, like you said, you'll be the first to know if anything like that comes up. Well, aside from family, but I can't say a word. And like now, if I'm gonna have to like turn the camera off if your face is black, because my face is about to go red in every which way.
Ben, I wasn't actually asking for myself. All the women in the room here want to know, is Ben getting married anytime soon? How else am I going to put it to you, my friend?
Oh gosh.
Oh, don't let him do that.
I don't know how else to put it. I mean, I will say this, that she's great. She's absolutely nothing but supportive of me and my music and everything like that, and loves family, loves spending time together with family and friends and all that as well, and has a real way with kids and everything. So it's just super cool to be able to connect with somebody like that. And the nice part is, like, if I'm like, just from my own personal experience in playing a bunch of shows, to have somebody in the audience like her, who I can actually now sing these songs to and things like that, is really cool. It's a blessing for me. It's a gift, and yeah, I mean, between the two of us for what we do, I enjoy spending time with her, and like I said, things are going extremely well and they're great. So yeah, she's just absolute sweetheart.
You know, I get it. I really do. And it always helps to have somebody in the audience that you can actually work to. Believe me, I've used that tactic in the past myself. I really have. Believe me, it works. It really does. But Ben, we wish you all the best, both of you. We really, really do. And, well, if you are contemplating getting married, wouldn't mind the video.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
I gotta get a video crew now for everything.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
This just keeps getting more expensive, bro.
Good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, good. It's only something you do once. Spin. Literally. But believe me, I'm very, very envious of you. Now, more than just the number, give me the skinny on this, because believe me, I'm really, really liking this track.
Well, thanks. So it's funny. Before we go on, I just want to say, just in case they're listening, I believe my family in New Zealand is listening right now, and if they're going to watch this back or listen to it back, I want to make sure I say hi to Freya. And she's the one who absolutely loves hard work and handshaking and amen. And I just want to make sure that I say hi before I go on. But anyway, side note. So behind More Than Just a Number, this song was written with two friends of mine probably about 4 years ago again. And really, it was all about wanting to kind of make a mention of my grandfather, on my dad's side, whose regimental number, which is the number that you get given to you when you join in the police force or on the front lines, was the number that's in the song, 18436. And I wanted to give a little bit of a tribute to him because both of my grandparents on my mom's side and my dad's side, both granddad and papa, were both police officers. And granddad was a police officer in England, and my papa was a police officer in Vancouver. And all of the stories that they have and the stuff that they've seen and everything like that is absolutely incredible to me. And now I've got more people in my family who are within the front lines, whether they work at the hospitals or as like dispatch for police services and paramedics and the firefighters, and know a whole bunch of more people that are within that line of work. And to me, these people are heroes. They're the ones that are out there saving our lives, making the world a better place for us to be able to live in and everything, and keeping us safe. And especially during a time like this that is happening as well. So I wanted to record this on the record because of everything that is happening. And it's funny, on Friday of this week, I'm going in and recording a music video with a local media company here in town for this song specifically. Nobody knows this yet, so you guys are the first to know yet again.
Good.
But it seems like I just like to share secrets with you guys.
Yeah, then we regurgitate them and make you embarrassed about it, don't we?
Yeah, I know.
We do that.
I sometimes got to learn to just like zip it, is what I do.
Well, you know, just don't trust Grant. He's going to turn it into a joke sooner or later. Believe me, he really is. Ben, if you'll bear with me, after we do More Than Just the Number, Freya, we got something very special for you. But right now, here's Ben Klick, and believe me, everybody's loving this More Than Just the Number right here at Galaxy. You mind hanging in from hard working?
Sure, not at all.
Nice, because we'll do it just for Freya. What do you reckon?
Sure, sounds good.
Excellent.
I will. I'll let them know.
Well, you'll be able to send them the video.
Yes, that's true. I will send that too.
Or the cartoon version.
Yes, I don't think I saw the cartoon version. Was it up? Did you guys make that?
Yeah, we did. Did you not get it?
I don't think I actually saw it.
Okay.
So I'll have to go
It's
and
on
look.
the
Or I'll
post.
get Barbara to send me a link.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me. It's on your post or something apparently.
Okay, cool. I'll go take a look.
John Page says, great song, Ben. Donnie Coulter, I've got a secret.
Right,
Okay,
give us
do
a
tell.
skinny.
Yep, do tell, Donnie.
Yep, come on. You've said it, you gotta say it.
Yeah, you got to
Hi, Cheryl. How
unleash
are
it.
you doing?
Cheryl Arnold is back.
Hi.
Nice to have Cheryl with us. Ben, have you seen Pinky Sims lately?
Oh my gosh, I talked to her. Oh man, I want to say 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Okay.
So I haven't actually like seen her, and I believe she might have had like a birthday or something like that recently too.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Because I remember sending her a message or texting her or something like that on her birthday. But I have chatted with her recently, but just not like physically seen her.
Okay, well, wish her all the best next time you run into her, will you?
Okay, yeah, I will. For sure.
Nice. Because we like Pinky, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So,
She's great.
When you do see her,
Right.
give her a bit of grant.
Thank you so much.
You know me. Yeah. Hey, here's one for you, bro, and this really happened. Down the road, I have a girlfriend, a female friend, who's legally blind, right?
Okay.
And you know that they read by Braille, okay? And she's standing outside the supermarket looking really, really worried, and I says to her, what's going on? She goes, Grant, you know that I read Braille? I went, yes, I know you read Braille. She goes, what's the scariest thing a blind person can read? And I went, I don't know. She goes, don't touch.
Oh.
Oh dear. she got over it.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl.
Did I hear John Pater's online? Did I hear
Yeah.
that?
Yes, John Peter's online. He's
On
watching.
Facebook.
You know? Hi, John. I just want to say hi. I haven't talked to John in ages, but I will say hello as I'm here on virtual screens.
Ashley
Yep.
made history with us
When was this?
couple of weeks ago.
Cool.
I'll tell you about it. Hold on.
Okay.
Doesn't even cross their mind. Is it any wonder? You're more than just a number. Is it any wonder? You're more than just a number.
Hey, that's right. You're right here at Galaxy. I'm sorry, I was miles away doing other stuff. Now, joined today by Ben Klick coming out of British Columbia. John Pater says he's waving back. Now, we were discussing, and I'm just going to try and find the right way to go here to be able to bring this up, to be able to explain it. Now, I said to you, Ben, that Ashley literally made history here at Galaxy. Now, let me fill you in. We've got a huge bank of servers that all work copacetically together, and we share the load with a bank coming out of England, which is even bigger. It is just massive, this bank. And basically, to be able to take the load of internet users that log into us and follow us and watch these shows and everything all at the same time. And believe me, it's a fascinating process. Now, John got in touch with us not so long ago, and he says, Grant, Ashley's actually at an awards over in Toronto, and it was the Much Music Awards. Unbeknown to us, she was being interviewed on the red carpet, and the guy who interviewed her, check this out, this is what he asked her.
Why does New Zealand love you so much? You talk to
I
me on
don't
the all the
know.
time.
I don't know. They called me up like a year ago and they wanted to do an interview. And then so I was like, well, yeah, I'll do an interview. And then so I did an interview with their station down there, galaxy107fm. And then they're telling me that my song Red Sneakers got over 2,000 requests in one day. I was like, and I had no idea what was happening.
Shout out Galaxy 107. Galaxy 107, real ones. Put Ashley Pater on, bruh.
So we did that, and then we put on her song Red Sneakers. It seemed like the world wanted to know more about it all at the same time. Northed our system up for hours. Literally. Nobody else in the history of Galaxy that's been connected to the fans in any way, shape or form has done that before, literally. And I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people it takes to do it, but it happened. You know what I mean?
Wow, that is really cool. I mean, good for her. That's awesome and great. Like, she's been doing so well, and I remember first meeting her, gosh, a number of years ago now, and her dad at a few little country music things and some other music, little seminars and stuff like that. And super sweet people, and really, really happy to be kind of watching Ashley's career do really well and blow up. And again, another like BC talent, which is really, really cool.
You know, yes, guaranteed, bro. We are absolutely right there with you in watching Ashley grow and become the superstar that she is. Much like yourself, Ben. Believe me, it's been a pleasure watching you in your music career as well. And long may our relationships be. Now, having said that, believe me, I've never had anybody north up our system like Ashley did the day we put that on. So I've discovered one thing, Ben. If I ever want to upset my IT guys, just get Ashley Pater to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's good information to know if you really want to upset somebody.
Yeah, believe me, they bite their nails every time I play that bit. Oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah.
And John Pater, believe me, it is the truth. It's not being kind, it's being honest, literally. Ashley, Ashley, we call her the darling of Galaxy, literally. And I think she fits that role very, very well. I really do. And we believe it. She is the darling of Galaxy. Now, Ben, we're going to throw one extra one extra song into the show because you have a relative that absolutely loves this track. Hard working, handshaking, amen. And let's dedicate it to your family.
Absolutely. So I just looked back in a couple of conversations, and it looks like, correct me if I say this wrong, but it looks like they live in Papamoa Beach. Is this a place?
Yeah,
Papamoa.
yeah,
that's it.
About 30 km.
Yeah, so it looks like they live there, and I don't know, like, obviously the exact address, and I've never been out there or nothing, but I mean, that's where they live. They were telling me that they listen to Galaxy 107 FM right throughout the day. They listen to you guys every day and love listening to the radio station. So I do want to give a shout out to them, as well as Freya, who absolutely loves this song on the new record, Hard Work and Handshake and Amen. And so Freya, this one's for you.
There you go. And you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM with Ben Klick and Hard Working, Handshaking and Amen. Just for Freya, right here at Galaxy. I hope you don't mind that bit.
Oh gosh, no, it's totally fine. I can stick around.
Ben,
Nice.
It's all good.
Ben,
Thank you for doing that. I'm sure she's gonna absolutely love it. I sent them a message, and they'll let them know too that something's coming and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool.
Very cool.
let Ben know that they're about 30k from me.
Oh, okay. Barbara says they live about 30 kilometres away from her.
No, very cool. I think you did mention that, but
Yeah, I
yes,
did, yeah.
that's awesome.
Papamoa Beach. Great place. Love it.
I wonder if
Well,
that
looks
was
like
the
I'm gonna have to
person
visit.
that
It's not that far from here.
Right, remember when I said someone at the Pack and Save in Papamoa
Yes.
Island there said, oh, you work for Galaxy 107 because I had my badge on.
Right.
And she said, we listen to you all the time. I wonder if it's his relation.
Could be.
Yeah,
Could be.
you
You
know.
never know. It's a small world than you
Yeah.
think it is. Literally.
Yeah.
How's Mum?
Mom's doing well. She, fun fact, she's currently out grocery shopping.
Oh,
I
yeah, Bean's
hang out
home.
and do the like, chat with you guys and hang out and stuff like that. But she's doing well. We've been over for. She's actually the one who hosted Thanksgiving dinner the other day, and it was awesome. So we got to hang out and do that kind of stuff. And it's funny, we're already kind of chatting a little bit about Christmas, as much as that's a little bit of a ways away, but we're already talking about it to make sure that everybody's.
Ben,
together.
it's only a collection of days away. Really, if you think
Exactly.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, talking of Christmas, do you have a Christmas track?
Ha! So there was.
Okay, here we go.
Actually, I don't know if I've got like a really like a produced one as to like what the record is, but I did have to do "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas" last year for a little media thing that I had to do here, and ended up using it in like a video or something. I don't know if they used the entire thing, but I may actually have it somewhere. I'll have to have a look. If you guys would like it, and I mean, like I said, it's just me and a guitar and probably a shaker or something like that, but you guys are more than welcome to have it if you'd like.
We do a Christmas show, and we'd love to be able to put you in it. But, you know, unfortunately, everybody needs, for the Christmas show, the Christmas song. So that qualifies. Anyway, let's go back to the desk, right?
Galaxy, Galaxy FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, talking today with Ben Klick And believe me, he's come a long way from the little purple plastic microphone and the the Fisher-Price electric guitar, singing Shania Twain, no less. This man now, today, is a superstar all around the world. Everybody who knows Galaxy knows Ben Klick, literally. And Ben, will you come back again? Are you doing more music at the moment?
Of course. I'm always working on new music. I've actually got in probably about 10 days or something, I think. I'm meeting up with a co-writer friend of mine, just like this, over Skype. He lives down in Nashville. So we'll be doing some extra writing and things, and I'm looking forward to getting even more new music out there. At this point, I just wanted to make sure that this new record was done, and I really appreciate that you and Barbara took the time out to help me release the entire thing, and played every single song off of the record over the last month and a half. So that's really, really cool.
Literally, we're friends, right? And we make room for you, Ben. You're like royalty to us. Believe me, if somebody else is there, we'll shunt them out the way. Get Ben Klick in there, releasing brand spanking new music every time. Believe me, it's like that. Really, really is. So we would love to be able to continue the relationship and release new music in the future. Now, Ben, I've got to let you know, I'm wearing a young lady. Her name is Anne-Marie Shea. She comes out of Texas. And, well, we did a video this morning, literally for Anne-Marie, because her community is getting together and congratulating her for winning her very first Josie Award, if you know what I mean. We here at Galaxy were not only her first radio interview, but her first international radio interview as well. So it was only fitting that Mum asked us to be able to do a video, and they're going to play it. She knows nothing about it, to be very honest with you. But the point I'm getting to is, do you have a Ben Klick t-shirt?
So it's funny. Actually, of all the things that I do have and don't have, I don't think there's a Ben Klick t-shirt that's out there right now. And there's no reason why or why not. It's just I haven't made them yet. But I had hats. I think I sent you guys one a couple of years ago. But I had hats, and then I had socks. I think I sent you some of those too. And then there's just the records, and I think I owe you guys a couple of new CDs, so I'll send those. But yeah, no t-shirts at this point.
Well, Ben, no, I didn't get the socks, by the way. I got the hat. Yeah, no, I didn't get the socks. I really didn't. But believe me, Ben, and this actually works. I was actually talking to a chappie coming out of Vancouver Island. His name is Chris Andreas. And the next interview we were about to do was doing his homework, watching the interview I was doing with Chris, and I was wearing a Chris Andreas t-shirt, and he says, you know, guilty, I got to be honest with you, I was watching this, but I was looking on the interwebby all about Chris Andreas. So, yes, it works. It's a subliminal thing. You know what I mean? And it says a lot without saying a lot. Literally. And believe me, people will be on the interwebby thing checking you out, you know, without actually having to say too much about it. So believe me, you never know. You might end up with another, you know, a dozen or 3 new friends out of it. It's all about promoting Ben Klick, and we would be honoured if you would allow us to do so. So when you get your t-shirts, please keep us in mind here, because we would love to be able to pump, and become part of the Klick.
Love it. Sounds good.
Deal. Yeah, I like that one too. It took me all month one night to think of that. It did. Ben, don't go anywhere, but we are going to have to wrap this up right now. Once again, thank you, my friend, for joining us here at Galaxy and releasing your music. It has been an absolute pleasure to get this done for you.
Of course. Thank you guys very much for doing the entire debut every single time I have something. And we'll make sure to get you guys some stuff. We'll make sure to give you some giveaways and all that type of stuff as well. So we'll catch you guys next time. And again, thank you. And everybody who's listening out there, thanks for tuning in to my buddy Grant on Galaxy 107 FM.
You know, I still play that too, by the way. My buddy. But Ben, hang in there, my friend. We're going to do the story afterwards. But in the meantime, let's go over to the other studio. For everybody that's joining us this morning on Facebook Live, thank you very much for joining us. If you're going to watch it a little later on, don't forget, yes, sub, thumb, bell, bingo. Have a great day. Here's Billy Ocean.